touch that. Any shoes on sale, man, cop that. Any up on site, man, that. Right now, I see my lifestyle's changing. Can't lie, see I like it. I was chilling in the bando with cats last year. Now I'm chilling with C-Jaws and I'm chilling it too. Man step and flex round there, trying to finish them views. Top block drilling it. Go home and I build my. More time, man, stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man, do the same, cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man, talk tough and the neck, catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 now. Don't you know I'm about my bar? I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, pre them. Put me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If bro see Jaws, man's chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them youths. No, man, cut you, bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cop that. Any up on site, man. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cop that. Any up on site, man.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. View from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say.
I can hear the storm brewing. I can feel it.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Atlanta Dreams. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And it's pretty obvious what these teams want to do. They want to run their offense through their bigs.
Yeah, when you've had the success they've had through the front court, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, but you don't want to become one-dimensional. It's important to keep the defense on their toes.
Here we go. It'll be the Dream off the tip. Here's Reed, covered by Goddess. Now Allen. Right wing. For 3, Jordan, Canada. They get it back. Pass to Sallaby. The second chance effort. Gets another look. Mengiadu with the bucket.
They get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward.
Yeah, sometimes that first bucket can really set a tone, as you said, for the rest of the game.
Now here is Goddess. Back to Diggins-Smith. Takes the 3. Canada grabs the board.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Skylar Diggins-Smith with the steal. Pass to Heidemann. Reese. Goddess. Chase covered by Allen. Now here is Goddess. Heidemann. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Canada. D right on her.
Dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
Pass to Reese. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
And here's Canada. And here's Satu Sabali outside. Here's Mangiatu. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Goddess. Here's Diggins-Smith. Pass to Goddess. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Diggins-Smith. Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. And the ace is another 3.
And this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early, hitting 3 of 4.
The Dream trail.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here's Agumake. And she makes that one.
I think Agumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Pass to Canada. Now here's Allen. Here's Reed, covered by Goddess. Here's Sallaby. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with it. Jacks up a 3. Back to Sallaby. Allen. And here's Sallaby. Tries again. Shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Pass to Reese. Here's Goddess.
Picked by Reese.
Here's Goddess. Off target from outside. And here the Dream. 6-point game. Outside Canada. Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. That doesn't fall either. She's missed her first 2 shots of the night.
Now it's Reese.
Now Goddess.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
And for her position, Angel Reese is a very solid playmaker.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Deep Satu Sabali. She's just scored her first basket with that shot, making her 1 for 4.
There's the competitive streak in Sallaby, getting those 3 points back right away.
Goddess with the ball. She tries for 3. And the ace is another 3.
They're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Canada. From deep, Satu Sabali. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Goddess. Ogumake outside. And the ace is another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Mangiatu can't get it to go.
The ace is leading. Down low. And Ogumake gets it to go.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Here's Reed. Up and in on the layup. Now here's Diggins Smith. There's the triple. And that one's good. Got us.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
To pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Allen. Here's Reed. Covered by Goddess. Pass to Canada. To the inside. Here's Mangiato. Skylar Diggins-Smith grabs the miss.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Goddess. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here is Canada. Here's Reed.
2 minutes remaining.
Benham Mengiadu. On the wings, Satu Sallaby. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Benham Mengiadu. Missed the shot, and she's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Goddess. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And here's Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Reed, covered by Goddess. Over Goddess. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Satu Sallaby comes up with the board. The Dream on offense. They trail by 18. It's stolen by Ogumake. Pass to Goddess. Over to the wing. The 3. For the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of 3s.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Canada with the bucket.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. 19-point game. Allen covers.
That's the buzzer beater.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
5 to shoot. Brittany Sykes for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Goddess. To the paint. Dolson. Count that one.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
And here the Dream. Pass to Allen. Cardinal. She's guarded by Samuelson. Now Allen, covered by Goddess. Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Samuelson. Another three for Las Vegas.
3 points.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
And Tim, you talk about players who had to fight for a spot in the W. How about Carly Samuelson?
Well, she only played 42 games her first 5 years out of college, was released or waived 8 times, found her place in 2023 with the Sparks. Now, Carly's one of the top three-point specialists in the whole league.
And here are the Aces now. Out to the wing. Here's Goddess. She's got 17. Pulls it from 20. Again, Las Vegas.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. The Dream again can't hit.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
She gets that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Ami here. Allen, covered by Goddess. It's stolen by Goddess. To the middle. Here's Cannon. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
With the playoffs on the horizon, this is an interesting time of the year, to say the least.
A lot of teams have a lot of different priorities at this point. For the teams on their way to the postseason, that means staying healthy.
Yeah, and for the teams that are not in the mix, that aren't going to make the playoffs, it's still important. It's a chance to give some valuable experience to players who might not get it otherwise.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Ami here. Here's Bell. She's covered by Ogumake. 3 on the clock. Cardinal. The Dream again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
And so here's Atlanta. Farrell. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Ogumake. Goddess. Unloads from 13 feet.
On the wing, Neko Ogumake.
She has 7. Yes, it's good.
Tons of work has gone into Agumake's game. She has loads of confidence in her jumper now.
And here's Bell. Cardinal. She's guarded by Samuelson. Cardinal. Off the left rim and out.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Even after all those three-pointers she hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D still hasn't learned its lesson as they leave her open for another one here.
Pass to Bell. Carroll, covered by Goddess. Cardinal. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
That's a foul. Terry. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Las Vegas dictating the flow. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Goddess with the ball. 24 points for her. This one for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Here's Bell. Pass to Sallaby. Ami here with it. Reese defending. Here's Bell. They need this. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they're hitting the long-range shots that they missed earlier in the first, but still find themselves trailing here.
Here's Reese. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just going to work inside. How about the use of touch and agility from Reese?
Now Bell. Pass to Sallaby. And here's Bell, covered by Goddess. And here's Bell. The 3 is up. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Here's Goddess. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Pass to Bell. Sallaby. Bell, covered by Goddess. 3-pointer. And no good. Here's Las Vegas. Now Reese. And she banks in the layup.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Here's Bell. Back to Sallaby. Bell. Carroll. That one's off. Still out of sync. Now here is Goddess. Pass to Dolson. Heidemann. Here's Goddess. She's got 27.
The mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Stephanie Dolson. 2 shots.
Overall pick in 2014. A couple All-Star games later, she's a valuable player in the WNBA.
Here's Canada. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Outside, Sallaby. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Allen. Canada. Shot clock at 6. The Dream again can't hit. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Bonner outside, beyond the arc. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Now here is Canada. Here's Reed, covered by Goddess. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Buries the long-range jumper.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
And here's Satou Sabally outside. Rebound by the Aces.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Aces ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. We've seen Goddess really having a great game here.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Here's Heidemann.
Inside, here's Goddess. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Pass to Fenkamp Mengiadu.
6 to shoot. Sabally down low.
Reese defending.
Sabally shot is off.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Reese gets the bucket.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And here the Dream. Pass to Canada. Here's Reed. On the wings, Satou Sabally. Watches it. Drills the three-pointer.
Intelligent play call by Satou Sabally. The pick and roll gets her all the space she needs.
Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satou Sabally certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabally moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Sabally.
They get the rebound.
The tray. That doesn't go either for Satou Sabally. Now here is Goddess. She's covered by Allen. Here's Goddess. Good on the three-point shot.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
High in the third quarter. Reed. And it's good for two. Now here is Goddess. He's covered closely. And that one's good. Ogumake.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling. Full court man-to-man defense.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Outside Canada. On the wings, Satu Sallaby. Now Goddess. She has 35. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. Van Mengiadu. Here's Reed. Off the mark from 16 feet out. To the inside. Stolen. Outside Canada. Here's Allen. Outside Canada. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. For 3. The Dream again can't hit. Now the Aces with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Heidemann. Sinks the triple.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Outside Canada. Here's Reed. Pass to Sallaby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
With that 3, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
And here's Goddess. 37 points for her. Now Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. Goddess. No good. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Canada. Here's Reed. Here's Mangiadu. From outside, off the mark.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Allen. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
The rapid-fire 3 is coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, absolutely. She's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eaten up anyone they've had on her.
The Dream on offense. Canada with it. Here's Reed. Covered by Goddess. Pass to Fancam Mengiadu. 5 on the clock. From deep, Satu Sallaby. Skylar Diggins-Smith grabs the miss.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Here's Goddess. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
That shot by Canada, no good.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Ogumake outside. Goddess. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
Here's Reed. Now Canada. Pass to Allen. Sallaby. Launches a three. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
2 open that time, made it look easy.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
There's a screen. For 3, Jordan Canada sinks the three-pointer.
Excellent work in the pick and roll. Canada taking what the defense was giving.
Here's Goddess. What an incredible scoring display she's put on tonight. And the Aces, another 3.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Pass to Sallaby. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Mangiato. And she makes good on the layup.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
And here's Reese. Goddess. Pick by Reese. The 3 ball. And the Aces, another 3.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Pass to Canada. 4 on the shot clock. Now here's Allen. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
To the left side wing. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
3 points.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Double team on Jordan Canada. Sallaby. Outside Canada. Fires from deep. No good there. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
Cardinal, she's guarded by Samuelson. Cardinal. And it's off from 3-point range.
This has been a brutal day for her. She still has not made one shot. Not a single one. No wonder they're struggling.
Bonner. Soft touch off the glass.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to out-duel opponents on contact finishes.
Three-pointer. Shot's good by Bell.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Bonner outside, pass to Sykes. From deep, buries it from 3-point range.
There's the competitive spirit of Brittany Sykes. You hit a three on her, she wants to get them right back.
Here's a me here. Cardinal. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Nice to see me here dishing the rock like that. With her height, she gets a different look at those passing lanes.
Brittany Sykes outside. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Bell. Down low. And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely. And we've seen massive growth the last few years. And to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Pass to Bell. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places she could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside, pass to Sykes. From downtown, she can't get that one to fall. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cardinal, she's guarded by Samuelson. No good with the layup. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. The Aces with another miss.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Barrel. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And the Aces with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Luana Bonner for three. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Atlanta Dream ball.
The Aces making a change here. And a trend over the last few years, Brian. Less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, you don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W. And add another three-pointer to their second-half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Pass to Bell. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Sallaby Sallaby. The rebound by Zawibi.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Olsen with the screen. Misses the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Now Bell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Now here's Dolson. Sykes up top. A step-back shot. Me here grabs the board.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
From deep, Sallaby Sallaby. It's hauled in by the Aces. And it's the Aces with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zawi B. Goddess. Back to Zawi B. Bonner with it. Now Zawi B. From deep. The shot, no good.
Jeez. I mean, maybe she was just trying to show off right there.
And instead it had the opposite effect. That just made her look cool. Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Now the Aces with it. Pass to Zawi B. And here's Goddess.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
To the paint. And she comes up with the deuce.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zawi B is near the rim.
And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Allen. To the middle. Here's Mangiato. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
She's off on the first.
At the line for Atlanta. Dulcie Benjiadu.
So she can't get either to fall. Here's Las Vegas. Samuelson, guarded by Canada. Here's Goddess. And the Aces tack on two more.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
Outside Canada. Allen. And here's Satou Sabally outside. Drains the three-pointer.
The team gets Sabally set up perfectly. She starts her shooting motion the instant she has the ball.
Samuelson with the ball. From the arc. Cans it from downtown.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Reed. And it comes off the front of the rim. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Goddess. Marked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Canada. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans